After months of home cooking, nothing quite beats the dining experience. Not so long ago, diners stood in line for this top seafood restaurant.
In this restaurant we opened at 12 noon and by 12:30 it was full. We didn't have reservations. Now we work with reservations.
You don't have to line up to get into Lamar now, one of many highly rated eateries in Lima, dubbed the gastronomic capital of South America. Until this week, more food was going out than customers coming in. Deliveries and pickups restarted in early May. From street food to fine dining, Lima is a city which loves to eat out. But that gastronomic culture has taken a big knock from the pandemic. Diners are starting to venture out, but gradually, and many restaurants have been forced to close. Peru's Institute of Statistics calculates around a third of Lima's more than 80,000 restaurants had to shut down. This week, restaurants were allowed to open at 40% capacity, provided they comply with strict biosecurity protocols.
The client comes into the restaurant and doesn't find a tense environment, rather a safe, calm place where he or she can enjoy the food and the restaurant's atmosphere.
The reopening, even if partial, has thrown a lifeline to many restaurants on the verge of insolvency. But the absence of more than 4 million tourists who visit Peru every year means business may be slow. Spanish food journalist Ignacio Medina says the once booming sector will have to adapt to survive.
The
low-cost restaurants will suffer because businesses are still closed or teleworking and people are learning to cook at home. The mid-range restaurants may have an advantage as long as they don't rely on tourists as their public. And the high-level restaurants will always have clientele, but they'll have to fight for them because those who once relied on foreign tourists will now have to set their sights on the Peruvian public.
But most Peruvians don't have the spending power they once did. Job losses just in the capital have surpassed 2.6 million. The lingering effects of the pandemic mean it could be some time before this favourite destination for foodies is back on the menu. Dan Collins, CGTN, Lima.